Picture this. You're scrolling through flight prices and see two options to Paris. One costs $300, the other costs $3,000. Your finger hovers over the screen, heart racing. Which one do you choose? The answer might surprise you, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to make that decision like a travel pro. I'm about to reveal the insider secrets airlines don't want you to know about cheap versus expensive flights. We'll crack the code on when splurging actually saves you money, discover hidden gems, where your dollar stretches furthest, and uncover the psychological tricks that make some travelers swear by budget airlines while others refuse to fly anything but first class. Here's something that'll blow your mind. I once flew from New York to Tokyo for less than what some people pay for a domestic flight to Florida. But I also know a businessman who gladly pays 10 times more for the same route. Both of us arrived happy, but for completely different reasons. This isn't just about money, it's about understanding what type of traveler you really are. Let's start with the uncomfortable truth about cheap flights. That rock-bottom price you're seeing? It's like an iceberg. What you see is just the tip. Budget airlines have mastered the art of unbundling everything that used to be included. Your seat selection, carry-on bag, even a cup of water can cost extra. I've watched travelers pay $50 for a backpack that was 2 inches too tall, turning their budget flight into an expensive lesson. But here's where it gets interesting. Sometimes those add-ons still keep you well under the cost of a premium ticket. The key is knowing what you actually need versus what airlines convince you to buy. If you're a minimalist packer who can sleep anywhere and doesn't mind eating before you board, budget airlines can be your golden ticket to incredible adventures. Now let's flip the script. Expensive flights aren't just about showing off or burning money. They're investments in your travel experience. When you pay premium prices, you're buying peace of mind, comfort, and often time itself. That business class seat isn't just wider. It comes with priority check-in, lounge access, better meals, and the ability to actually sleep on long flights. For some travelers, arriving rested and refreshed is worth every penny. I learned this lesson the hard way on a 14-hour flight to Singapore. I chose the cheapest option, thinking I'd saved $600. By hour 10, crammed between two strangers with my knees touching the seat in front of me, I would have paid double to switch. Meanwhile, I watched business class passengers emerge looking like they'd just left a spa, while I looked like I'd survived a natural disaster. The real magic happens when you understand seasonal travel patterns. Airlines use dynamic pricing that makes stock markets look simple. The same flight can cost 4 times more in December than in February. But here's the insider secret. Shoulder seasons are where smart travelers thrive. Late spring and early fall offer the perfect storm of good weather, reasonable prices, and fewer crowds. Take Europe, for example. Everyone fights for summer flights, driving prices through the roof. But September in Italy? You'll find flights at half the price, perfect weather, and locals who actually have time to chat because they're not overwhelmed by tourist crowds. I once found a round-trip ticket to Rome in early October for $300. The same flight in July would have cost over $1,000. But what about those last-minute getaway urges? Conventional wisdom says book early, but sometimes spontaneity pays off. Airlines would rather sell a seat for something than fly with empty spaces. Apps that specialize in last-minute deals can unlock incredible opportunities for flexible travelers. I know people who've scored first-class seats to exotic destinations for less than economy prices simply because they could pack and leave within 48 hours. Geography plays a massive role in value. Your departure city can make or break your travel budget. Major hub cities like New York, Los Angeles, and Miami often offer significantly cheaper international flights than smaller airports. Sometimes it's worth driving a few hours or taking a connecting flight to a major hub if it saves you hundreds of dollars on your international ticket. Certain destinations consistently offer incredible value for money. Southeast Asia remains a backpacker's paradise, where your flight might be your biggest expense. Countries like Vietnam, Thailand, and Cambodia offer world-class experiences at prices that would barely cover a weekend in many Western cities. Eastern Europe provides European charm at Latin American prices. Places like Poland, Czech Republic, and Hungary deliver castle-filled landscapes, incredible food, and rich history without the Western European price tags. Here's something airlines hope you never figure out: hidden city ticketing. Sometimes flying from point A to point C with a layover in point B costs less than flying directly to point B. While airlines frown on this practice, savvy travelers have saved thousands using this strategy. Just remember, it only works for one-way tickets, and you can't check bags. The psychology of flight pricing reveals fascinating human behavior. Premium cabin passengers often report higher satisfaction even when the actual service differences are minimal. It's not just about the bigger seat. It's about feeling value and avoiding the stress of nickel and dime charges. Meanwhile, budget flight passengers who set proper expectations often report equal satisfaction levels. Credit card rewards represent perhaps the most overlooked flight hacking strategy. The right travel credit card can essentially give you free flights through sign-up bonuses and ongoing rewards. I have seen people earn enough points for round-trip international flights within their first year of responsible credit card use. The key is choosing cards that align with your spending habits and paying them off completely every month. Timing your bookings requires strategic thinking. Tuesday afternoon bookings might save you money on domestic flights, but international routes follow different patterns. Most experts agree that booking international flights 8 to 10 weeks in advance offers the sweet spot between availability and pricing. But always check surrounding dates, because shifting your travel by just a day or two can sometimes save hundreds of dollars. Food service represents one of the clearest distinctions between cheap and expensive flights. Budget airlines might offer nothing more than peanuts and paid snacks, while premium airlines serve restaurant-quality meals with wine pairings. But here's a pro tip. Many airports now offer incredible food options you can bring aboard. Sometimes eating a great meal at the airport and saving the flight service money makes more sense than paying premium prices for airplane food. The answer to whether you can have amazing experiences flying cheap is absolutely yes, but it requires different strategies. Cheap flights demand more preparation, flexibility, and realistic expectations. You might arrive less comfortable, but with more money to spend on your actual destination. Expensive flights offer convenience, comfort, and peace of mind that some travelers consider essential to their vacation experience. Your travel style should determine your flight strategy. Adventure seekers who view travel as an endurance sport might thrive on budget airlines. Travelers who consider the journey part of their vacation experience might find premium flights worthwhile. Business travelers who need to arrive ready for important meetings might view expensive flights as business necessities rather than luxuries. The future belongs to travelers who understand that flight choice isn't about right or wrong. It's about matching your booking strategy to your personal values, budget, and travel goals. Whether you're pinching pennies to explore more destinations or investing in comfort for fewer but more luxurious trips, Both approaches can create incredible travel memories. Ready to unlock more insider secrets about traveling to magical destinations around the world? Make sure to hit that like button if this video helped you see flights from a new perspective, and subscribe for more travel strategies that'll transform how you explore our amazing planet.